I got it.
This is all on the podcast here.
We should
Right.
just have your live reaction to it as you're watching it on
We might as
mute
well.
because it's just awful.
Hey, future for real though. If they're on YouTube, you can watch them. Just what you do is you do like a fucking count, and people can watch along with you. Like you put the link up, like I do on my show every fucking Friday night.
I could, but I didn't want to watch this one live with everybody. I don't want to put it on.
Would have been more fun.
Would it?
We would have made it fun. Yeah.
I mean, it was homework. This one was homework. It was like I can't do this, and so I stopped it, went to sleep, woke up today, took a shower, and watched it as I was in the shower. So I could listen to it.
Let me tell you what
other things.
Let me tell you what homework is. But before you started being on our show, Bat Dick Robards Jr., we used to actually watch them separately, like you did with this one. And I had this great idea that I would do lesbian vampire movies on Valentine's Day. Sounds good, right? On paper. But the movies that we picked, the one that I picked was terrible. The one that Pete picked was terrible. The only one that got it right was Alex. He picked a Hammer one. Had some TNA in it. And that one was actually good. All the movies had TNA, but I mean, a Hammer movie with TNA is a higher quality.
Kind of surprised they did. It must have been a late 70s Hammer horror movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Was Christopher Lee in it or Peter Cushing?
Peter Cushing. Yeah, Peter Cushing was in it.
I'll do the lesbian movie, sure.
Yeah, So I told I says if we ever do lesbian vampire movies again, Alex, I says you're picking. We're just doing one fucking movie and you're picking it. So we got it figured out.
Should have watched Bound.
No, we watched Embrace the Vampire. And
there you go.
Some Jean Reno shit and
oh my god,
the fucking Hammer one that I was just talking about.
Jean Reno.
Yeah.
He was in a lesbian vampire movie.
He's in everything.
That's all he does is
on the
lesbian.
podcast.
Hi, everybody. We're live on a podcast.
There is nothing wrong with your podcast feed, but there is something wrong with your taste of podcasts. Unfortunately, now we are in control somehow.
Ow. Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
Anyway, do not attempt to turn off the podcast. Although you're fully capable of, we just really don't want you to. Welcome to LIW Anthology Series Review.
I still think that intro's very superior.
Yeah. It's classy.
I'm Phoenix West.
Bat Dick Robards Jr. this episode.
Adam, I can't follow directions, Wilcox.
Welcome. Adam did not watch today's episode, but he got a good mouthful of it a second ago when you skipping through it. I want to say we caught 5% more of the episode than you did.
Yeah, honestly.
Dick, I want you to just go because you could not stop talking about the episode before we started recording. So, you chose this technically.
I technically did, and I'm very sorry about that.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Well, there's 6 episodes, but only one in existence, obviously, because this one looked like they found the film reel underneath Marilyn Monroe's dead, wet asshole. Like it's a mess. It is a mess.
You're the fucking Marquis de Sade when it comes to making us suffer.
Oh, man.
I was trying to decide if it was... it looked like someone was recording their TV and like wasn't really focusing. Because it had like people's heads would like morph.
Probably was. They were recording like a reel-to-reel.
Well, I felt like it was like one of those Twilight Zone episodes where they did it live.
Yeah.
And like because the camera moves and then all the moves and it's choreographed. It's very much a theatrical, rendition of this TV show.
It is a
play.
There
you go.
Can you imagine watching this? Paying money, going down to the dressing up, paying $40 a beer, and then sitting in a theater and watching this thing live.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty bad things live.
I'll give it credit. I think the dialogue wasn't terrible. It's just the problem is it's old dialogue and it's very much of its era. So when the old lady is essentially the main character, and she's like the one who solves the mystery. She's the one that's playing all the angles, and she seems to be the one that understands everything before it happens. because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I watched the goddamn thing. I still don't know. Well, I skimmed most of it.
Yeah,
but
you
it's fine.
I watched it every second of it.
Did you know what was going on?
You know what's going on? They wait for 49 of the 50 minutes, and then they go, "Oh, it was him."
It's upstairs.
And you're like, "Oh."
It was in the attic the whole time. Everything we were looking for was in the attic the whole time. But they needed a blueprint to the house to know that.
Well, okay. Since
Okay,
Adam
I'm
didn't watch
sorry.
it. No, you're fine. Let's set it up a little bit for Adam, who did not watch this episode.
I can't follow directions.
That's fine. You fucking lucked out.
It's this big like mansion house that this old lady rented out for the week or month or who fucking knows how long. There's a second backstory of her. Is it her husband or just the guy who owns the house?
It must be the guy that owns the house because the nephew and niece were there and they wanted an inheritance.
Yeah,
and they were in the house looking for the inheritance.
The guy that owns the house owns a bank.
That's it. Yeah.
It got robbed as this guy was going away to Colorado. So they think he did it, and they don't know who did it. Meanwhile, there's another backstory. Like I said, a second backstory. Here's the first backstory that we get a weird cold open with. There's a mysterious figure robbing places called the Bat, and then it doesn't matter for 50, almost 45, 46 minutes. The Bat thing. They don't really go back to that. So there's a mysterious figure killing people in this. Like I said, it's like a shitty Agatha Christie thing. And the people slowly get beat up. Only two people die. It's so fucking dumb.
I couldn't keep up because one guy I thought was dead, but then he came back to life. The guy that ended up being the detective who, why didn't you just say that from the beginning?
No idea.
Like, because he shows up throughout the show, throughout the episode. There's a character who's like, he was knocked out. And Jason Robards is the detective, but, spoiler alert, he's the Bat, pretending to be the detective.
Yes.
Looking for the money that was stolen, that was inheritance money, but it was stolen from the bank. And then the nephew and niece are in the house, and the niece is going to marry the bank clerk who arranged the switch of the money.
This reminds me of an RLM episode.
Oh no! It's like I can't. This is all like 49 minutes long. This is all going on.
In the 49th minute, they unmask Jason Robards to reveal he's the Black Bat.
Oh, it takes forever. You already know it.
So, but like you said, the guy that owns the house, they think he stole the money. I don't know why they think the money's in the house. I don't know how this came in, why they all know there's a secret room. They're looking for blueprints for this fucking house. They're like, and they finally figure out it's behind a fireplace, but there's like 15 fireplaces in this house for some reason. Like every room, even the shitter has a fireplace in there. And that's the whole storyline. Meanwhile, there's a bat sneaking around this fucking house for literally no reason. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing.
Well, it's because it's Jason Robards and he's there, and he's trying to find the money. I guess. I don't know why else he's even there.
The old lady is there. She's saying she's renting the house, but yet she has her own maid. The Wicked Witch is her maid. She has a severely racist Japanese butler.
Well, he's not racist. It's just a racist representation.
Yes, yeah.
Not the Japanese guy's racist.
No, he might be.
Oh, you white people make me sick.
He's literally like, oh, he's at the door. He literally talks like that. You're like, oh, that's...
You will die with honor.
Pretty much literally every Asian in any movie prior to like 2019, a stereotype.
Well, this is post World War II, so...
He's no Mickey Rooney, but...
No, not that far, unfortunately.
Oh, you went there.
He didn't have the buck teeth.
It would have been funnier. It would have been more enjoyable. But no, they had to go more serious.
Charlie Chan.
It's so bad. But it's also, I didn't hate it. At the end, I'm kind of like, eh.
No, like I said, the dialogue is actually pretty witty and quippy. The old lady has all the best lines because she's like the star. Everybody else is boring. Even Jason Robards is boring, I was kind of shocked by that. Yeah. He had like nothing to do, and I still don't know like that the character that reveals himself to be the detective that Jason Robards is pretending to be. He like is in the same room with Jason Robards, and they don't say anything. They're like, "Who's this guy? Who's this man?" Remember when he comes into the room, and they're looking for the missing blueprint.
Yeah.
And they don't know where it is, and the doctor has it, and then the doctor's involved somehow, who comes out of nowhere, and then there's a dead man in the attic who was like the bank president.
I didn't think I'd have this much to say about it.
Yeah, it's like what?
There is the doctor who I was like, it's probably him, only because I know him as the villain from Nightmare as a Child, the Twilight Zone episode.
Oh,
So I had that in my head, and I go, if it's not him, it's definitely Robards.
yeah.
Especially when I read that the person who was the killer on IMDb trivia says the person who ended up being the killer was pretty pissed that they ended up being a killer, and I go, probably Robards. He seems like the only one that would get pissed about that sort of thing. And yeah, it was him. But they set up fake identities right off the bat because some guy walks into the fucking house. Everyone in the world comes to this house.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. This is a house that has fucking 9 characters show up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
I've never seen it in 49 minutes.
In a stormy night where it's like pouring outside, everyone's showing up. Was that funeral in the beginning? Was that supposed to be the owner of the house?
I'm assuming so.
Okay,
I think so.
Because they had the most boring narrator in the world show up and be like,
yeah,
here's our story. It may surprise you.
It sounds like you're describing a movie called Knives Out by Ryan Johnson.
well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say this could be the sequel to Knives Out. Like it really could be a sequel. It could be an adapted sequel, like call it The Bat, and make it. I think Ryan Johnson could do well with it.
His entire formula is, hey guys, I watched a movie once. Let me show you how it went. It went like this.
Well, he likes like 60s colorful movies. He's not beyond that, because you watch Brothers Bloom. It's like a very cosmopolitan. Like he's very French.
I like Brick. Brick's really good.
Brick's different though. Brick's more of a throwback detective novel. Yeah.
Noir thing. I love Brick.
Yeah.
He saw
I like
Noir
Looper.
once. He says, I can make that.
And he did it. So
Yeah, I mean, and I like Looper.
yeah.
But
Anyway.
then again, I like Last Jedi too.
No sidetracks. We're staying.
Sorry.
No, we have so many.
I know.
Because what I was saying is they're setting up these false identities because a guy shows up and claims to be the gardener, and she's like, do you know how to take care of this? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, the first one was a parasite, the second one was a scalp condition, and who the fuck are you? And he's like, I'm just some guy.
Yeah, was that the detective though?
No, that was the kid that is engaged to her niece.
Okay, so that was the bank clerk guy.
Yeah, that was the I want to fuck his chin guy. Like,
Yes.
He had a big old butt chin, like a whale.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And
I didn't notice because I was watching on my phone. So
You're sexually aroused by butt chins?
apparently he got it. Well, he got it a couple times. And
I think Adam's got a bunch of butt chins ready to go right now. He's got like a bunch of stills.
dun, 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 dun.
Butt chin.
I have a goatee to hide mine.
Chin.
Yeah, there's a big butt chin right here. You just can't see it.
Who's got the best butt chin in town right now? Affleck? Does he still hold that? There it is.
Fuck you. No, that's definitely James Woods. He's got the best butt chin.
Oh, yeah, it's true. He got a good butt chin.
He's got a butthole chin.
Does the Stallone have a butt chin?
No.
There's a movie that he's in with Clint Eastwood, and he's I'm sorry.
No.
Getting off the
I'm
topic.
sorry.
We're here too long.
So the best part about this episode, I think, was the old lady at the end when Robards takes the gun, and she goes, "Oh, by the way, I took all the bullets out of that gun," and he drops it, and she goes, "Oh, wait, no, I lied. I'm sorry." And it was like, "What?"
They
funny.
they keep looking for blueprints. The niece and her fiance find the blueprints on some bookshelf. He finds it without her, and she's like, "What's that?" The blueprints. He goes, "Why don't you go fuck yourself?" and rips it off the corner that they're looking for and throws the rest of it in the fire.
No, that was the nephew.
All the characters look like to me.
Because the nephew gets killed. The bat shoots the nephew, and he's murdered because he's the one that falls down the stairs. And the doctor finds the blueprint in his pocket, and he takes it. So that's why I thought the doctor was the villain because he knew about the blueprints too.
I feel like that was a more logical conclusion. But whatever. They're looking for hidden room. For some fucking reason, they all know that the dead uncle robbed his own bank and hid the money in this secret room, which I don't know why they know exists.
But it's inheritance money. It's not even robbed. It's like it's for the niece and the nephew, because the niece takes the money and she keeps it. So if it's robbed from the bank, it goes back to the bank.
I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's insanity.
I just want to know why this is filmed in 1960. I'm skimming through it right now, and it looks like it was shot on the same camera that filmed Nosferatu, like the original Nosferatu.
No, it looks terrible. It's a terrible transfer.
This is really bad.
I mean,
it looks like someone recorded their TV with a VHS like camcorder.
So do you think they went back in time, shot it live on VHS, and brought it to YouTube?
I think they might have.
And they just got so bored with it, they said, I ain't fucking doing this for the next 5 episodes.
No.
So we'll never see this show again. Because the time traveler lost interest.
So if it comes up again on the wheel, you can throw it away?
Yeah, you can't find anything else.
It's off the wheel. It's off the wheel now.
Yeah, it's gone.
Cool.
This is the only episode that I could find of it. And it's one of those ones I just happened to, I was like, oh, there it is. There's an episode. I was going through, 100, 150, whatever shows. And I just found this one and watched it, and now we're done with it. So
good.
That one's gone.
Oh man, it hurt. It hurts so much.
There's so much other shit in this list. So when we spin here in a minute, Dick's gonna get the pick because he didn't actually get to pick an episode this week because there's only one episode, so he didn't get to pick it all. So
well, should I do Tales from the Crypt out of the top 10 again?
I hate you. I fucking hate you. Don't you even?
What if it just happens to happen? I don't know.
No, it's not going to happen. It doesn't happen.
You say that.
It doesn't happen.
You're right. It always happens. It always winds up going back to Tales from the Crypt. Like
only when
I
I
say this.
So in 3 weeks, we'll have to watch a fucking Tales from the Crypt.
But
sweet misery.
I'll give a special shout out though to the Wicked Witch of the West who was in this episode.
You know what's funny? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go.
No, it's fine. I was saying special shout out. She was like the overly scared woman. Like every fucking moment she screamed, and the bat
wanted to kill her so bad.
But how awesome was that bit when the bat crashes through the window right on top of her when she's going? She goes, "Oh my god, it's here!" It's the bat.
Everything that moves is the bat.
Oh my god!
I mean, it's funny because I kept making little dog too jokes throughout it. I didn't know that was her until you actually said it, and I was like,
"No, it's her. Yeah, it's absolutely her. Yeah,
she sounded just like her.
Yeah, no, it's her.
She's got a very distinguished face that you can never forget. I mean,
she looks like my 7th grade teacher.
Every witch that's ever been made has been blueprinted off of that mold. So
yes, but you also have to realize we watched the world's worst version of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Yes.
So you couldn't make out her face at all.
Well, what gave it away was the credits because I knew her name. So
I didn't know.
That's why. That's why. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it's she was there to do that and annoy you, and she did it.
Congratulations.
Might be a better play than an episode.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think so.
Because now that we're talking about it, I do agree.
I see her now.
Is the best part of it.
Yeah.
But the problem is they don't shut the fuck up like it's Ghostbusters 2016. They do not stop yelling at each other. The entire episode is people screaming.
Oh, it's that improv shit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not improvised, but it is just non-stop talking. They don't let each other talk.
I fucking hated the niece. She was annoying as fuck.
Sounds kind of like that movie, The Goonies.
The niece named Dale?
Yes.
Why the fuck are you named Dale?
Dale Griffith. She's like a Chatty Cathy doll. I
just watched that 2 days ago, too. I love that movie.
Her real name is even worse because her character name is Dale Ogden. Her real name is Bethel Leslie. Bethel.
Oh, God. Bethel Leslie.
Yeah, it is Margaret Hamilton. Okay.
Yeah, Margaret Hamilton, yeah. Elliot Page. Oh, wait, that's a modern-day transgendered L. What's her name? She came out as a boy today.
I don't know.
Elliot
Page.
Elliot Page.
I don't remember Mila Kunis being in this episode, Dick. I think you're wrong. Man.
She's versatile. She's in it. She's Jason Robards. She's fucking good.
She's the only Wicked Witch I respect.
That movie fucking sucks so bad.
Yes.
Oh, God. Ugh. I didn't see that in theaters, but when I watched it, I was like, "This is what they did. This is what Sam Raimi did."
It's not as
Oh.
bad as the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland movie, but that's a different.
I saw that in the theater. That was nothing worse than that.
You couldn't force me to watch that.
I was sucked into the 3D lie. I was sucked into
it's
it.
like that looks like the live action equivalent of like a Funhouse maze weirdo mirror. You know when you stand in front of that fucking mirror and it just goes,
and it farts and it pukes and that's what
Yeah.
it is. Like
Yeah.
that's what it does to you.
sounds about right.
It was awful.
That's par for the course for Tim Burton these days.
Yeah, it's just so sad because I used to love Tim Burton.
Rest in peace, Tim Burton's career. He was like the coolest guy in fucking Hollywood for the longest time, and then he just.
I always say there's Tim Burton and there's Tim Turton.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
Like, no, direct the move, like that weird.
You just want to get a hold of him. Like, what happened to you? You used to be beautiful.
Do you think it was Helena Bonham Carter ruined him?
Probably
I think
that
she was saving him.
that and all that rye whiskey he drinks.
Yeah, probably. I did like that Superman documentary he did where he actually spoke about it. I was shocked that he did it. Good for Tim Burton to come out and talk about that.
That's one of my favorite Kevin Smith stories is when he tells the story about the giant spider at the end of the Superman movie that was never made with Nick Cage.
Do you remember? Sorry, I heard the word Nick Cage. What?
Oh,
No. Do you remember our writing teacher in school? He talked about how Tim Burton would only communicate with like graphic novels. He would have to write to his people and being handed comic books.
really? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Who said that one? Who was that? Rosenthal said that, or
Yeah, Rosenthal.
was it? Oh God, I believe it.
Yeah. So that's the weirdo that Tim Burton was. Anyway, back to this episode.
Yes, I forgot what it was called.
The Bat.
Well, the bat, but what was that? There was the half hour.
Dow Hour of Great Mysteries.
That's a terrible fucking name. It's just absolutely awful. It does not roll off of anything.
Because this is back in the day when it was like the Chrysler Mystery Hour.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Benzene Ice Hour of like that sort of shit.
Camels presents the dancing hour.
This is when they all had their own. I mean, I have a list right here. I can kind of go over some of them. They're fucking ridiculous.
I don't want to watch any more.
Lucky Strike presents Rocket Ship from Uranus.
We have the Alcoa Goodyear Theater.
Oh my God.
We have, let's see here. I got a lot of them in there. Dow Hour of Great Mysteries. Ford Television Theater.
I remember that one.
General Electric Theater.
I know that one.
Goodyear Playhouse. We got the what else we got? There's called Kraft Mystery Theater, Kraft Suspense Theater, Kraft Television Theater.
Yeah, I know those. Yeah,
so odds are we're eventually going to watch a Kraft show.
probably because they had a lot of those. But those are actually not bad. I think we'd be all right. I think it'd be like just watching an old movie.
The O. Henry Playhouse. So we got a fucking candy bar one. The Philco Television Playhouse.
I'm excited because I've never fucking heard of any of these. Ever.
Schlitz Playhouse of Stars.
Well, I don't believe that's fake.
Nope.
Schlitz. Get a Schlitz with your theater.
The Pfizer Hilarity Hour. That's a weird
Oh my
one.
God. The pill popping hour.
Zane Grey Theater. That's probably just a guy. I don't know. Anyway, so those are some of those like company ones.
Wait a minute. It's Zane Grey Red Shoe Diaries.
And speaking of, I'm glad you just said that because it's going to segue perfectly.
Is that on there too? Oh
no,
my!
not Red Shoe Diaries, but like I have some shows like that, like Spicy City. I think is the name of one of them.
Oh no!
Great.
Yeah.
What about Emmanuel? You got Emmanuel in space?
No, I didn't do.
That's not anthology.
No, that's a good show.
That'll just have to be a separate movie battle or episode type.
That's
deal.
what Adam was watching before we started.
I was looking for it. I never did find it.
He watched that instead of this episode. I'd rather watch that.
I want to do a trilogy of Manual in Space, Moonraker, and Jason X. Just want to watch all three of those in a row.
Leprechaun 4 in space.
Leprechaun 4 in space. Hellraiser 4 in space.
Hellraiser Bloodline.
Yeah, it's a thing. You gotta go to space.
Fast and Furious is going to go to space eventually. It's happening.
Once you go to space, you're fucking over the hill.
Well,
yep, James Bond. Anyway,
James Bond just keeps on going.
So, can you imagine? Was anyone surprised when Jason Robards ended up being in the Bat? I mean,
no,
because first of all, the costume for the bat is hilarious.
It's the exact same costume that Wile E. Coyote wears in the cartoon when he orders the Acme bat suit. It's the exact same fucking thing with the garbage bag wings.
You can see through it. At one point the characters are talking about how he lights a bat on. He lights things on fire. He leaves a bat calling card at his crimes. One time he nailed a bat to the door, like a real bat. And in this one they show it, and he didn't nail it to the door because they didn't want to ruin the prop. So it's 2 nails, and he set it on the door frame at the top, and it's just sitting on him. I was watching. I'm like, oh, you lazy fucks.
Yeah, but the reaction that they have, especially the Wicked Witch of the West, she goes, "Oh my God!" She screams and she sees it. It's like, how the fuck did you get up there to put it up there? It's like 10 feet high. Did you get a ladder to put it up on the wall?
Over.
I guess. I mean, shit. Jason Robards is 7 feet tall, apparently.
Because at one point, the doctor, Jason Robards, is about to arrest the doctor because he sees the map and he makes him give it to him. The doctor is like, "Hiya!"
Knocks him out, yeah.
I learned this from the butler. Karate chop.
Yeah.
And then he falls over. And then later on, we get a little bit of a run around the house like Clue. And I was like, please let everyone fucking die. But they go up in the attic. And then this is when characters are flowing in and out of this attic like at the bathroom, like a men's bathroom. It's fucking crazy.
I already know the caption for this picture right here. Zoinks! It's old man Jason Robarbs, and I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids and your mangy dog.
Not far off.
Wow.
You can't go a little bit ahead and show the part where he jumps out through the window.
Okay.
It's like literally before this scene. It's like 2 minutes before this. Nah, let's keep going.
I couldn't keep track of all the white guys that look exactly the same.
No, before. Yeah, they all look the
same.
Right
is
here?
that it? I can't tell, maybe.
It's so dark, it's hard to fucking make out.
No, keep going.
At one point, he's up on the roof being like, "Hey, I'm
Well,
back."
what's hilarious is 15 people come up the ladder into the attic window. I'm like, God damn, everybody comes into this fucking apartment. I'm sorry, you're probably going too far.
Okay.
Give a shit.
It's who gives a shit. It's just, it's funny.
I'm trying to find a good shot of that fucking costume, though.
Should just let it play on me. Oh, there it is. I'll go back. I think you saw it. It's right there. Keep going. One more. Oh, fuck it. Forget it.
It's not worth it. Fuck it. See, this is how. Look right there at that character on the third one over from the left. That's the Wicked Witch. You can barely see her face.
Oh, I got a good shot of the Wicked Witch, like right in the beginning here, because I was like, because her face looks like
there it is. Yeah.
See
yeah,
her face.
She's taking it up the ass in this picture.
Her face looks like a grouper fish. All right, she has a face like a grouper fish. It's terrifying. I feel sorry for her. She's probably a really sweet lady.
Well, here you go. Marry, fuck, kill.
No, you're not. Nope, we're not doing that.
Jason Robards Jr., the Wicked Witch of the West.
We're not doing that.
Or Dale Griffith.
Fuck, that's my answer to those three.
Yeah.
Fuck till they're dead. Oh, wow, look at that.
I want to marry them and fuck them to death.
It's somewhere in there. Like, wow. Oh, is that it? No.
I don't know. You can't tell. It's so fucking dark.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I know there was an invention of light in the 1960s. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but they did have lights.
The problem is everything's in the dark. Characters are coming in. You can't really see their faces. So I'm like, who's this guy? And then eventually it's like the lady is like, I figured it out. And she runs out in the hallway and she's like, oh, I see the bat. And Jason Robards and the other character leave, the doctor. And she's like, she locks the door and she's like, all right, now we got them out of the room. Let's find the money. The maid finds it in her suitcase.
That's right, yeah, because the maid's going to take her suitcase and leave.
Yeah, but then the old lady, this character, is just like, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Robards and everyone bursts in and she's like, he's not the detective, this is. And it's the other guy that was bloody and shit.
But then again, why didn't he just fucking say that?
I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like, did he lose his memory? It doesn't make any sense. That's what pisses you off. There it is. They
literally hung out on some nails.
He took the time to put that above the door. Like, that takes work.
They didn't want to ruin their prop. That's what happened right there.
They were borrowing it from the set of.
They made that out of genuine paper mache.
Yeah.
That's rubber.
Some poor asshole was paid to do that over a weekend.
What you doing, Murray? I'm working on the Dow Hour. I got to make a giant bat.
They're gonna give me $5 if I do this.
They canceled it because the host of the show died.
Oh, thank God.
Well, they finished 7 episodes and then he fucking died.
And he took the reels with him.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, this was just so boring.
So they have the Burning Court, the Woman in White, the Datchet Diamond, the Cat and the Canary, the Inn of the Flying Dragon, and Great Impersonation.
The Inn of the Flying Dragon, I bet you the Japanese guy comes back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I bet you it was a white guy playing the Japanese guy.
Like Henry Silva.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry. Me so sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters I can't keep track of. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah, go for it.
It hurts.
It's too hard to make out. Yeah.
It hurts too much.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's pick next time's episode. I don't know if
I
we're
think
going
we're
to record
done.
next week. I don't know if we're going to record next week.
Are we going to do another Carpenter, or we haven't put that up yet, huh?
I have no plans because I'm getting surgery next week.
It's
so.
going to be a
shit.
spur of the moment thing. So it's like you're going to get a message. It's like, hey, we're going to do this, and then we're just going to do it.
Well, shit, you'll have lots of downtime with your surgery recovery, so we can watch all the John Carpenter movies.
Yeah, but I won't. John Carpenter.
Is that your medication kicking in?
No, I just really like John Carpenter movies.
What is happening to this website?
Uh-oh.
Hold on. We're going to draw, goddammit. It
There's
was working just fine. Now
there's a
suddenly
total of 2 John Carpenter movies I haven't seen: Dark Star and The Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I've never seen those 2.
Yeah, I would say I haven't seen those 2 either.
I can't find them to watch.
I
them,
don't think Dark Star. I think I've seen pieces of it. I'm not.
It's a student film, so I'm not
Yeah, I'm
expecting
not.
anything. Yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't need to see it. I don't care. It's like
It's an Alien knockoff.
Yeah, it's like trying to watch THX 1138, the student version.
I never got through that.
Yeah,
I never got through either version, either the cinematic or the student version.
No, yeah,
I just remember watching the student version. I'm like, those guys were high as fuck when they made this.
No, he was high on chocolate bars because he was 4F'd out of Vietnam.
So here's what's going to happen. The wheel isn't loading, but it will pick a winner. I just tested it out.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, so let me know when to stop shuffling, Dick, 'cause you're picking.
Stop.
All right? And let me know when to click.
Click.
Can't see anything.
Click.
What did I just say, Adam?
Oh.
It's going
It's
to
not
pop up a
working.
winner, though.
This is exciting.
Oh!
No! God damn it! Not another one. Jesus Christ!
But at least it's a different theater.
The
You know what?
Alcoa,
I bet you.
can I read the show? The Alcoa Goodyear Theater, 1957 to 1960.
Oh, God
It's even
damn
older.
it.
You've picked something even older, Dick. I'm impressed. That's kind of a miracle.
Let me
Well, that
see
means
if
it doesn't
I can
exist.
No,
Someone
I
else
look for
pick.
shows I have an episode, at least one episode of. My computer is like fucking up right now.
Good. Maybe it won't show.
At least
the
you have a
stuff.
clear feed tonight.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I updated everything before the show just to see. Okay, I got a bunch of episodes. I got 35 to pick from, so
Oh shit!
I'll send them over to Dick. I'll send him the episodes I do have. They're not numbered because fuck that, I couldn't figure it out. But I'll let you know which ones I have. All right, so Dick will pick whenever we do it next. This show from Alcoa Goodyear Theater, 1957 to 1960. He looks very excited.
Maybe there's a John Frankenheimer episode.
Wow. See, he did it. Phoenix doesn't even do it anymore. We're so conditioned to talk about John Frankenheimer that you've got your minions doing it for you now.
Yep.
Congratulations.
This is how cults start.
You got us brainwashed, you cult leader.
I love you, John Frankenheimer.
I believe in Frankenheimer. Woo!
Do my
Seconds.
Franken bidding.
Seconds is an amazing movie.
Oh, mommy, pommy. Oh, mommy, pommy. Oh, mommy.
I saw
You
that
gotta
for
be
sale.
You got to be like those mental patients in Shutter Island. Like they kept to herself. She drowned your kids? They all say the exact same thing, word for word. Anyway, we'll do that show, whatever the fuck that is. Some of these titles are Omaha Beach plus 15.
Oh.
High class type of mongrel. Squeeze play. Strange occurrence at Rokasei.
Oh my god.
You've actually made Dick
The Afternoon Beast
facepalm.
written by The Afternoon Beast is written by Charles Beaumont. So there's that.
Yeah. Oh god.
Anyway, we'll talk about those.
I'll research.
Any last grievances you want to have toward this episode?
Well, why we're going to do it again next time we're together? Fuck.
As far as the bat goes, anything else you want to say?
He needs an order from somebody other than Acme. The Acme bat suit didn't work. He obviously did not watch that Wile E. Coyote episode.
It's hilarious. I laughed so hard when I saw his outfit. I was like, no, it's so cute.
You see the original Batman costume in the serials before?
Yeah.
That one's pretty funny too, but not near as funny as this.
No, this one is hilarious. It looks like made it for like a talent show.
This shit was put together 5 minutes before the show started filming.
They put more work on that bat that they couldn't even nail to the door than they did this suit.
They probably just took some gum and put it up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5. Didn't bother me. It didn't work though. Like it's not good, but dialogue is interesting enough. I was interested enough to keep watching it because I had to. And I don't regret watching it.
Yeah, okay. 5. I'll agree 5. That's fine.
Adam, what do you want to rate it?
I can't rate it. I'm not going to rate it. No, I didn't follow directions. I didn't watch it. I'm not going to rate it. No,
Adam gave it a 10.
I screwed up, everybody. I learned.
You saved.
I need to learn how to follow directions. But from what you guys are telling me, I feel like I saved myself a lot of agony.
How long?
But then again, you're talking to the guy that likes to watch bad movies for fun. So
I got good news. These episodes of Alcoa Goodyear Theater are like 22 minutes.
Oh, thank Christ! Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That makes it feel a little bit better.
Yeah, so we got that to look forward to. But
no.
Yeah, LIWstudios.com for me. Do you get to plug your show, Adam?
Raiders of the Lost Flicks. I do all kinds of stuff. Watch and review. Bad movie watch and review.
He reviews movies he never watched.
No, actually, those we watch live, so I can't miss them.
You have to watch them.
We gotta watch the Julia Strain one this weekend, right?
Yeah, we're gonna watch a movie called Battle Queen 2020 this Friday. Yeah.
What time? Your time, 8 o'clock?
It'll be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
5:30 for me. Okay, I'll be there.
Cool.
So go check that out, and Raiders of the Lost Flicks on YouTube. Go check that out. We'll be back eventually. I don't know when. I will update the Twitter, which is LIW Anthology Pod. Until next time.
Excitement.
And in the meantime, I'm unfortunately Phoenix West.
Bat Dick Robards Jr. the Bat.
I am Adam. I will follow directions next time. Wilcox.
So long, citizens.
I'll see you in hell.
It's the Bat.
It's the Bat.
One Acme Bat costume.
What a bitch.
You can see through it. You can see through his little tiny adorable cape.
Can you see his little socks with the little straps that hold him up?
Oh, I wish.
His bulge was huge.
You would look at his package.
Well, you can't see it. It's all black. It's all dark and smudgy.
That's what she said.
Exactly. No, this wasn't even